Why, hello there. I see you have stumbled across my new house that I am starting to build. As you can see, our base is right behind me. And now we must get started. So let's go ahead and get started with our house. So as you can see, we have our base already set here. I have birch wood planks for the flooring. I thought it might offset our spruce walls that we are going to have. And you see I also have a foundation laid in stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, and cracked stone bricks. I just went throughout a nice layer of stone bricks, and then I just broke the different blocks and replaced them with either of the 3 stone bricks. I also have set flowers around the building, along with some nice flower patches with spruce slabs around them, and I have set them, plenty of them. And then I also added a nice little smeltery area where you can access your blast furnaces if you need to. I have an area for a back door and an area for a front door, so let's go ahead and view our dimensions. So for the first floor, it is going to be 5 blocks high, and we have our base blocks here. So I have our square here, which is just a nice 6 by 6, and then we also have our area which is outside of our original block, which is 2 blocks over from the edge over here. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 10, or 9, sorry. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 7 by 9 over here. And then on our original block, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So an 11 by 28 there. And then we can go ahead and start building our foundation. Now the foundation is only around our original block, and we'll continue going up this square right here, which is going to be a nice tower, which will also be our stairway leading to the 2nd floor. And then over here we have no foundation, it is just spruce. So let's go ahead and get started. Now there are 2 ways to combining the foundation blocks. You can either take these stone bricks and go ahead and just replace them, or you can place different blocks according to how you want. Now I personally like to use both ways to decorate it, but I usually like to just look at what the bottom has and kind of continue that up. And this will be the front door, and then we have the back door over there. I kind of just filled it in over here as the door will be here, but I wanted to fill it in to make it look a little bit better. Now here we will be placing blocks over here, except on these areas. And this will be open here, so you don't need to add blocks. So here, as you can see, I demonstrated both methods. So I just broke blocks in here, and I also I just placed the blocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that all the way around until I reach 5 blocks tall for the foundation and as well for the tower. Okay, and now that I am finished with the stone bricks, then I am going to go ahead and just build up this area over here for our spruce logs with the just outline of the rectangle, and then I will fill that in with spruce wood planks. So let's go ahead and get started. And there. So now I am finished with that section, and I will go ahead and begin just filling in the floors. So for the floors, we will actually go 1 block higher than the area that we are in right now. Okay, so now that we are finished with the flooring, now you can also see that I did go over the outline, and that is because we are going to be expanding it by 1, just add a little bit more texture to the build. So let's go ahead and do that. So for this, we will need to go ahead and make another outline here, but that shouldn't be too hard. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it here. And then you can also see that since I do have my flowers here, you can either break your flowers and go ahead and place that there, or you can just leave your flower and you'll be fine. Now here I do have my kind of smelter here. So in order to go around that, you can either go ahead and just place your blocks as so, just to go ahead and give it a nice area where you can have a nice roof over it, or maybe if you wanted to expand this out by 1, then you could have it a little bit more room, so it's just easier to get into and then have more room so you don't feel like you're all up in one tiny space rather than a larger space. Now we have our outline finished with, well, our second outline finished for our second floor, and then we can go ahead and start building on top. Now this should be easier than our foundation because it is just spruce wood planks rather than having to mix between 3 different kinds and making sure that it's the place that you want it to be, because this will be your house and you want it to look nice. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and build this up 5 blocks on all of our just like outline poles, whatever you want to call it, so that you do have a nice amount, or yeah, so you just have that pole and that basically, I guess, outline, so that you don't like mess up or anything. I will also be continuing this on the smeltery, just so that everything does connect and that it does make it look a little bit nicer. Now here, if you want to just cover up that birch, you can also do just the outline here as well. And now we're going to go ahead and fill it all in. Okay, so that is basically our tower. You can also see that I did continue the poles up, and then we will do a roof on top of this to go ahead and end it. And then we also have to go ahead and do our roofs for our main area here, and then the area that sticks out as well. And you can also see that I did add areas that stick out over here to go ahead and encase the tower, and just for another area here as well. And then here, if you don't want to keep this area like that just goes up, then you can always go ahead and just either end it here by adding a nice roof on top of it, or you can always do something else with it to go ahead and just make it look a little bit nicer. So now onto the roofs, and then we'll furnish the house after. So as you can see here, I do have kind of my roofs planed out. This does look kind of like a mess right now, but I have my roofs kind of planned out. I did use dark oak to go ahead and offset that spruce to make it look a little bit darker, and go with the outline of the house as well, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And I did go for this nice roof here, and then I went for the traditional roof basically everywhere else. And I did add this stair here as well, just to add a little bit more texture to the roof. And then you can also see I did add a small roof over this area because I didn't want to leave it blank, and I did add some lanterns in there as well. And then I have this roof here, which I connected this roof and then this roof over here as well. So I went ahead and just connected that all to the tower, and I wrapped this roof around the tower as well to add a little bit more texture as well. And then I went ahead and wrapped it around the building, And then I had this area that sticks out here by 3 blocks. So then I went ahead and added 3 blocks of roof onto that to make it kind of uneven here, and I do like the look of that, and because it was also even with this roof, and I don't like the same roof being uneven on both sides. And then I also have the back of the roof along with our wandering trader over there. And yeah, so that is basically all with the roof. And you can also see I did fill in this floor here for the ceiling, so that we do have that. I did also go inside and just add some lanterns along with our spiral staircase, which if you just start, so you go inside, which I made it in the middle of the stone bricks, you go 2 blocks and then you just continue placing slabs, a half slab up, and then I ended it off with 2 blocks because I realized that whenever you go in here, it kind of felt like you were gonna fall down. So if your friend was in here, you don't want them coming in and falling down because that's not good. So there you go. That is basically all I did. And now let's go ahead and finish these roofs. And as well, you can see I did put the chimney that does connect the blast furnaces to the sky. And you can also have your kitchen on the inside right here, just to make it feel a little bit more like you put it there for a reason, other than also your blast furnaces. So it does make a little bit more sense as well, and it serves more purposes than just that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all the roofs, and let's go ahead and do that.
So here's the final result of our medieval cabin, and yes, this is part 1. Next week I will be furnishing the house, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye guys, I hope to see you guys next time. Sorry, but this week we only have time to build the house. Next week I will furnish the house, so make sure to stay tuned, and bye guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like and subscribe.